just before starting the show, I was listening to the Drake album, and it's interesting how Drake collaborated with Black Coffee, who's the number one deep house South African DJ, and he made a deep house album. So people of the hip hop community, or the R&B, the people who love the R&B Drake, or the people who love the hip hop Drake are not happy. But us in Europe who grew up on house music, or the people in South Africa who are the kings of deep house, everybody's happy. And like, I love the fact that Drake simply can do a whole deep house album. And interestingly, I believe that when Drake touches one genre, he just puts the genre up there in the space. Not only because a lot of people will want to follow, but just because of the algorithms. Right now, in the space of 24 hours, just because of Drake album, there has been 100 millions of streams, or 50 million. I don't know. I didn't count, but let's say by the end of this week, there will have been, just from that album, 100 million streams. 100 million streams of deep house. So one certain tempo, one certain type of melody, one certain placements of kicks, and the algorithm will recognize this as deep house, and this will create a whole movement of algorithm looking for everybody who heard those songs. The algorithms will look for deep house music to go with it, to play to those people. So this is actually a great thing for house music. And so I was hearing the album. The album is great. There are some great songs. Like, I like the fact that I love artists like me. I mean, it's not because it's like me, but I'm that type of artist. That's why I love this album, because I love when an artist can and is not scared of trying something completely new just for the sake of trying something new, because you can and because you want to have fun as an artist. Of course, people want to, people are saying, I want to know. Listen, what would be amazing right now, if, for example, if Kanye hears this and says, I want to do I also want to do 12 house music joints, deep house joints. This is beautiful, not only for all the deep house that exists since the New York days, all the inventors of deep house, but this is amazing also for an artist like Body Sadva, who, congratulations, Body, released his new album, Manifestation, third album. His album was released Friday. And the fact that this album is going to be high on the algorithms is going to play great for Body Sadva's album as well. And that under Mr. Shada, I also do house music. So that might be great also for the plays of Mr. Shada. So this is the time. Personally, the way I take it is, tomorrow when I wake up, I'm going to do 4 or 5 house music joints, instrumentals, or maybe something with vocals. And I'm going to push them the upcoming week under the name Monsieur de Shada, just because the algorithms will look for this type of music. So there's a lot of them, but listen, if you don't try, nothing happens. But we're going to talk about the algorithms and all this today. But I just listened to the album like 20 minutes before the show. I didn't take the time to really listen carefully. I heard like 1 minute of every songs. But personally, I was pleasantly surprised. But of course, with Black Coffee behind and the names behind in the production, it could only be a good album. I already have my favorite 3 songs. I put them in my deep house playlist. I have a playlist on Spotify called House of Deep. I put it there, those 3 songs, and I also added some South African house music as well. If you wanna check them out, you just go on my Twitter and check my my thing. But yeah, listen. Question for everybody in the chat: did you hear Drake's album, and also did you hear Buddy's album, Manifestation?